All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, citizens of YouTube. This is Pastor Dow. The question comes to me, especially since I've, for some reason, gained a lot of subscribers in the last couple of months. And there's a lot of people that are taking interest in Pastor Dow or the Straightway Truth Ministry. And many of them have not done their due diligence to go back and really, truly find out what I believe or what the ministry is all about. And many of them ask the question when they see that I'm also a Hebrew and I'm an Israelite, and they see what I preach and teach. They wonder if I'm like them people that stand out on the street corners and discriminate against other ones who are basically what they're doing is practicing racism. And it's clear, the evidence is clear when you go to my website. You see a picture of our family. If you've ever been to the community, you'll see a mixed multitude there. If you even watch our services, you'll see a mixed multitude there. No, I'm not of the same vein of these people who practice collusion and racism and discriminate against other people just because of the color of their skin. Neither am I one that really truly ascribes to the word race, because that was a word that was made up by a German philosopher by the name of Johann Blumenbach in the 1600s. Up until then, everybody was defined by what nation or nationality they were. And of course, I understand the confusion, because when you see these people laying claim to being Israelites, and the majority of them are, they try to make people think that there's no salvation for anybody else but only Israel. But that's not true. That's not what the Bible says. It seems to be one of the most difficult things to take up on, especially when it comes to having a civil discussion and debate. But no, I'm not on the scribe to that nonsense. If it was truth, I would tell it. But since I'm a student of the word and I know better, I can't preach that salvation is only for Israel. Since I've got many different scriptures and many different passages, as well as in the renewed covenant, even with the Messiah, as well as what is taking place with Cornelius, the Gentile, that many of you people have been deceived in thinking that he's an Israelite. You have to understand, when people develop certain dogmas, they'll make everything whatever they want it to be. I mean, it's just the way it is. Look at America. America has everybody believing that Jesus was white. And when you go read the King James Version of the Bible, it's totally contrary to what the book says. And somebody says, after I get finished making a statement like that, what difference does it make? I'm not the one that made the difference. I'm not the institution that reared you in lies. I'm not the institution that changed the images and the icons and painted everything white just in order to suit our culture and what I believe to be true, even though it's false. It's obvious when you go to the East, the Greek Orthodox churches and stuff, and especially over in Poland and stuff, you see a black Madonna and a black Christ. That's what they call them. And it's obvious whenever you read Revelations, the 1st chapter, Daniel, the 7th chapter, and you go on and on and on, with Moses sticking his hand into his bosom, that Israel was, in fact, a people of color. That's all there is to it. And besides that, you're not going to be able to hide a white Jesus into Egypt. And that's just all there is to it. So does that make me racist because I state those facts and I tear down the house of cards and the lies of the religion of Christianity? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't at all. Neither does that make me racist simply because I tell the truth, that salvation is mainly to the Israelites first, and then also to the Gentiles, or what commonly is called the Greeks. In the King James, it reads over in Galatians, the 3rd chapter, salvation to the Jew first and then to the Greek. So there you have it. I hope I said something to be able to help, I guess, tear down a bunch of barriers and walls. But no, Pastor Dow doesn't ascribe to those racist doctrines and stuff. And it's easily to be proven. All you have to be is a student of the scriptures, or either listen to me and listen to me get a breakdown. I may even go over this Sabbath. If you want to check it out, it's www.online-church.org. Y'all have a wonderful day. King coming.